So this little video here is going to be about perfect competition, and specifically right now its characteristics. So the first characteristics of perfect competition are going to be the large number of small firms. Having a large amount of small firms ensures that no single firm can exert market control over price or quantity. So each firm having just a little bit of power in the market doesn't allow for their actions to have a big impact on any of the other firms or the market as a whole. This is due partly to the fact that perfect competition is an idealized market structure and it would never occur in the real world. Each firm sharing identical goods makes buyers have little importance to which firm they purchase from. These homogeneous goods have no brand names or distinguishing features that differentiate the products. So all competitive firms are price takers, and none of them will set their own prices for their goods. That being said, say Jim wanted to buy a black circle. This black circle here is, let's just say it's the same exact black circle as right there, so Jim would have little preference over each circle, and that is what you get within competitive firms. All firms in the industry share perfect knowledge. Buyers and sellers do as well. So this means that they're aware of the seller's prices, so one firm cannot sell as good at a higher price than others. They also have complete information about the prices charged by other sellers, so they do not charge less than the going market price. And all firms have access to the same production techniques, so no firm has a competitive advantage. This is why you see it within prices as well as technology. So all firms have the same technology and means of output for their product. So the market graph of a purely or perfect competitive firm will take the price of the industry, hence it is a price taker. The industry is composed of all firms in the industry, and the market price is where market demand is equal to market supply. So each single firm must charge this price and they cannot diverge from it. So you would see the industry graph looking somewhat like this, with this downsloping, the supply curve here and downsloping demand here. This would be your price and your quantity here. This price is actually gonna go right on over to the market graph from a single firm, so it would take the price here.
Okay, so this is a perfectly competitive firm in the long run. Since perfectly competitive firms are price takers, they must sell their product at the market price. To determine the quantity a firm should produce, you must find where marginal cost equals marginal revenue, or MC equals MR. As you can see on the graph, the firm would sell their product at the price of PF and would sell the quantity of QF. Since this firm is in the long run, they can't make a profit because their average total cost is equal to the price that they're selling their product for, PF. So for a firm in the short run, it's actually possible to make profits or losses. You would find the quantity produced the same way at MC equals MR. To determine the amount of profit made, you must go to the point where MC equals MR and go directly down in a straight line until you hit the average total cost curve, or ATC. After crossing ATC, you must draw a horizontal line to the y-axis on the graph, creating a perfect box. As you can see on the graph, the shaded box is the firm's short-run profit. If a firm was making a loss, then the ATC curve would be above the MR curve. You would find the loss by going to MC equals MR and then go directly up instead of down, and then make a horizontal line to the y-axis, which would give you your loss box. The reasoning why a firm can't make a long-term profit is because if competitors see profit to be made, they'll join the market too, which increases supply, which decreases price of the product, bringing ATC back to the point where MC equals MR. And if a firm was if an industry was experiencing losses, then firms would drop out of the industry, decreasing supply, which increases the price, which would bring ATC back to MC equals MR.